We're getting into it.
All right, let's start it off.
Big blue dog versus big shiny robot. Close enough. Early on, I could see this being a lot of Rawk just harassing, trying to just keep Vivi at bay. But Vivi's kind of all right with this.
Okay.
Because like, if he keeps things safe and sound, he can make good use out of this rage and the aura that builds up accordingly.
Okay, good combos. All right. Although Samus does have the percent lead.
Yeah, this is one of those matchups where percent lead is sort of a,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a side factor because obviously if Lucario is catching hands, then
True.
he's just going to explode if Rawk manages to get solid charge shot off.
Just gonna explode. That's true. It's like I guess, an exploding glass cannon. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, Lucario definitely, brings to mind the idea of a glass cannon in Smash 4, just because he brings so much pain to the
Excellent
table.
Okay, still surviving, but now it gets that much worse. Adding on that percent. Ooh. Interesting use of that up B.
Trying to use it as a kill move, it's solid ZI from Vivi, keeping him alive.
Keeping it good.
Vivi's sitting at max
that seems
rage,
like a
but he's still
mistake.
got some aura to calc in for this stock. So not only is his aura sphere going to be the size of a small sun, but his side B is going to be a legitimate tool to counteract the Zair that Rawk brings to the table.
Okay. Wow, 190. That has to be a nightmare.
This Lucario is cooking right now. So much damage.
Ooh.
So those are really dangerous landing.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Solid,
That's what I mean.
Solid ball, yeah.
He actually just explodes.
All right, thinking about his options.
No follow-up, but managing to catch quickly with the aura sphere.
Good grab. All right. All right, very good chase down.
Cute little string. None of it was real, but it worked out.
Hey, it's not. Hey, it's on them.
Yeah. Doesn't matter if it's real or fake if they believe it.
That's right. Frame 2, I'll show you.
That
Oh,
did
wow.
not look like it should have killed, but
Interesting, yeah.
but there he goes. That down air is particularly dangerous because it's one of the most potent meteor effects in the game. Like certain characters can die as early as like 12 to 17% off of it. Wow. And even though Lucario's recovery is pretty solid, it only gets better the more rage and aura he builds up.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he could still just go if Rawk manages to land it at the right time.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, there it is, yeah. Predicted the landing.
That was the perfect bait and switch too. We saw the air dodge from Vivi missing the missile, and then charge shot was ready and waiting.
Yep, that's it. Easy 1, 2, 3.
Now, what changes do you think Vivi can make, regardless of stage?
Probably just you just got to get in there. You just can't really avoid the missiles, avoid the. I guess be a little less predictable on his landings because that's an easy way to just get shot. I say just get in there, be aggressive. You got the frame data, you got the speed. Get the punish, get the combos, keep it moving. There we go.
Game 2 brings us to Final Destination, this taking the platform out, giving us a little bit more room for Vivi to move around. However, Rawk, even though we saw him play pretty aggressively in that Game 1, he's also a bit of a fan of, keeping towards the ledges, sort of baiting around with Zair, the missiles, the charge shot, let his opponent come to him.
Yeah.
So this stage can play out well for Rawk. We already see that with the percentage lead, but just like we saw in Game 1, percentage doesn't really mean too much.
Doesn't mean too much. Yeah, not to. Just got to finish him off. Okay. Very aggressive Samus. I like the style of play. Okay. Interesting.
Ooh, all right. It was like the second to last hit of up air.
Damn.
That's
Hard
really
to think,
tricky because that's definitely not real. But
Hey.
Rawk saw the situation happen. He was like, I can make it happen.
Yeah. There it is. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Very
good.
back air. There we go.
The little bit of rage that the little bit of aura that Lucario gets after having a
Stock off.
yeah, having a stock off is just enough to make back air incredibly potent, and it's already a solid move.
It's interesting that that's a factor as well. Interesting. I did not know that. I just thought it was percent difference.
Yeah, percent and stock are what influence the aura. And even though Rage is just consistently on its percentages, if there's a stock deficit, Lucario really comes back in the heat, and notably earlier than when he would if the stocks were even.
Yeah.
Looking for an air dodge. Rawk not able to get much, but
Combos. All right. Missed the throw attempt.
I don't think back air will kill at the ledge here, but if Vivi lands it, Rock's definitely going to be in for a world of hurt, especially as he looks for this up air.
Yeah, definitely. Sam's doing a good job of just holding that ground.
Yeah, this is a bit more traditional play for Rawk.
Shield getting a little small. Good side B. Great range on that. Ooh, wave bounce. Oh, almost.
Just
almost.
barely misses the confirm. It's a little too early pulling the trigger.
Good trade. Lucario slightly at an advantage. I like the good use of that, yeah.
Yeah, Vivi finally recognizing, you know, all that aura, all that rage is going somewhere. It's making that side B just long enough that he's able to threaten with it as a projectile. It's even able to eat up the charge shot. That I haven't seen before.
Easy, yeah. He's got a real strong advantage right there. Okay.
Two from off the down tilt. All right, not able to get much off of it, but continuing to threaten at the ledge. So much percentage being built on.
Excellent avoid. I just got to build that back up. Oh, no.
That shield pressure building up. Percentages fully racked up on these guys. The forward throw from center stage not going to do it, but
oh, almost.
Up throw?
That should be it. Right?
Up throw. There it is. Yeah. Just like that, we're going into game 3. We can see another game 3 situation.
Not too bad, yeah. Excellent adaptation by Lucario. Rocking support from the crowd.
Yeah, I know that there's more LI boys here than usual, so it's nice to always see the support. We normally only have like 2 or 3 players come out, although as of late, Long Island's really been looking to stay on that grind.
Not bad, yeah.
New York staying supporting each other. That's how it be.
Respect it.
Right, so Battlefield for game 3.
What do you think of this switch?
I feel like it's a solid switch. I feel like if Rawk really wants to make use of the platforms, he's going to have to be a bit more aggressive. And we saw he can be aggressive from game 1, but I don't know. Vivi's at this point learned how he needs to match that aggression.
Given his own aggression. All right. Missed the punish.
From out deep with the charge shot. I don't know what he's looking to accomplish, looking to get some sort of a response. I like it, though. Always bait for those responses. You never know if it's actually going to catch or if your opponent's going to do something suspect about it that you can take advantage of later.
Definitely, especially if it's safe. Good back air.
Misses the back air, gets punished with the screw attack for it.
Not bad. Utilizing it as a DP, I respect it.
Yeah, normally when we see the pressure turned on Rawk, he'll use screw attack as just a wake-up call, just to sort of separate.
Just get off me, you know.
And like it is very much like a traditional DP. However, if Vivi sort of catches onto that and gets him to react that way on purpose, he could charge a smash attack. And at these percentages, Rawk is gone.
It's a wrap. Very unsafe, like a traditional DP as well. So.
Oh, too far off.
I hate to see that kind of thing happen. Okay. Punish. Oh.
All right, so now there's a slim chance that Rawk could get the kill off a screw attack here, based off the fact that the move is weird.
Yeah.
The move is weird. He needs to build up a bit more percentage to try and match the rage.
Oh, almost.
He needs to get the single hit of that.
Lucario doing an excellent job of not getting touched. Oh, my goodness.
Pulls it back nicely.
There
Vivi
it is.
clutching it out.
Solid plays. Solid plays.
Nicely played. Vivi's going to move on to play Stock Taker, but Rawk was keeping it solid during that set.
I respect it.
You'll see if
Good
he
play.
can bring it back.
Utilizing both characters. I respect it.
All right, so you got to go on to
I do.
play.
I do.
So it was nice commentating with you.
Definitely, indeed. Thank you, guys.
Hope to have you back on the mic later on. So in the meantime, make sure to drop that hot follow for House of 3000. Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Y'all know the drill by now. Just to press the buttons. They're like big. Like all these websites make these very noticeable buttons now. So like you don't even have to try to look for it. I'm also, you know what, I'm gonna just switch seats. Just because like I'm just like bunkered down. Bleh. Is this my Metro card? I hope not. Oh, that is my Metro card. This was almost a disaster in the making.
What? Didn't you drive here?
No.
You didn't? How do you get here without driving?
The trains.
The trains?
The trains.
Oh
I
my
was at the
God.
Mercy.
Wait, hold on a second. That's like almost as bad as what I have to do.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? No, I'm not worrying on anyone driving me back today. I'm just like, just take me away, New York. Just
You
mess
realize
me
you're
up.
now at the mercy of the MTA. Though.
Yeah, I know. I already lost this match. Like I actually went into this set. What is Jen doing? My man's just doing standing lariat for no reason.
He's talking to somebody. I don't know who. They're just barely all framed.
They're having a passionate discussion about Zangief.
Oh, I think that's Bankai. Him and Bankai. I mean, I know that Bankai is not a Zangief fan. And when I say I know, I mean I assume.
Do we have the same? Okay, your phone is slightly bigger.
I feel like my phone is slightly bigger than like all of the phones that all of the other Samsung phones I run into, except the fact that it's worse than them. It's like they gave it like 10% more size for like 50% less ability to do basic tasks. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm, of course, Salty Fun. This next match is actually a really cool one. Pong did really well at the Xeno Arcadian a few weeks ago, ended up getting second, only to 809.
Well enough to do nice.